Good morning, everybody. This is Clint Walker. Welcome to Real Estate Appraiser Secrets. You may notice that I'm not wearing my awesome sunglasses today because it is actually not a beautiful day here in Middle Tennessee. Well, not visually beautiful. It's overcast and probably going to downpour on me as soon as I get to my destination. I have to get out of the car. But nevertheless, it is always a beautiful day when you get to get out and earn a living and help some people, and that's what I'm getting to do today. So I have a question from an agent who asks, when is the best time to meet your appraiser? And for the purpose of giving them sales or information. First, let me just say kudos to this agent. Merely by virtue of asking this question, I would put you in the top 95% of all agents that I work with. And that's because about 5% of agents actually make an effort to interact with me when I'm going to appraise a property. It is shocking to me because maybe it's just from me knowing both sides of the industry. But when I am a listing agent, there is never any transaction ever that I will feel comfortable not interacting with the appraiser and giving them my information, the information that I have, that I want them to consider. Every appraiser is just a human being, and even if they're having a great day and giving it their best, there's a chance they're not going to see what I saw. Two heads are better than one. And while in a lender transaction, or while most any appraisal, it's not going to be a collaboration, certainly two people searching for information and compiling that information is better than one. So this is always a very high priority to me when I'm on the agent side. I hope that more agents will make it a high priority in their own business and for their own clients. So the best time to do that is when the appraiser calls to schedule the site visit with you. They're going to call one of the agents in the transaction 9 times out of 10. That's the opportunity that I take to ask them, hey, can I send you the sales that I used to price this property? Or if I'm on the buyer side, hey, can I send you the sales that my buyer and I were looking at when we made this offer? I specifically call this information sales because in the most technical sense, it is the appraiser's job to determine what is a comp. And if you're dealing with a sensitive appraiser, you first have to get over the hurdle of, will they even interact with you and talk to you? Some appraisers are, in my opinion, mistakenly under the impression that any interaction with parties who are biased negatively affects their own objectivity. I just can't agree with that. I just don't understand. Well, I just think if you can't do this job without being influenced by people, then you can't do this job. You have to be able to maintain your objectivity. You have to be able to do it free of influence, based on your own willpower, because the pressure's out there. It's always out there. So that's more for any appraiser watching than any agent, but that's my 2 cents on that. So I take that opportunity to say, can I provide you with the sales that I used to price this property? And can I send you some information based on the upgrades that we did or the upgrades that my client did? I, a lot of times, am representing myself on houses that I flipped, or representing clients who are flipping houses. So we have a long list of upgrades. And I will provide that entire list of upgrades and repairs and everything we've done in that remodel to the appraiser. And I give them exactly what we spent on all those things. Because even if the appraiser doesn't give me or my buyer dollar for dollar credit on everything we spent, which is fine and normal, the I feel like providing them with the entire scope of work that was done helps to elevate their opinion of the entire property. You know, when you see that someone has touched every single thing in the house, and care and expense has gone into every single thing in the house, it's going to improve your overall impression, and that's what I want to do. Because I want them to be inclined to compare it to other comps who have obviously had that much care put into their remodels. If you've looked into any remodels, you know, for comp purposes, you'll see that, you know, not every remodeled house has everything in a touch. Sometimes kitchen cabinets don't get replaced, certain things don't get replaced. So if I've done all that, I want my appraiser to know, and I want them to be more inclined to pay attention to comps that had the same thing. And so I do all that when I'm first contacted for them to schedule their site visit. Because the other thing that I know is in lender work, the lender wants us to typically take original comp photos, which means we're going to drive all those comps. And the most efficient time for most appraisers to do that is on the day they go to visit the property. So taking the opportunity when they call to schedule that appointment to get their email address, or use the email address they've contacted you from, or use the phone number they've contacted you from, to send them sales and other information about the property, make sure that you're going to get that to them before they go out to the property, and they can add the comps you send them to the comps they're selecting, and they can go look at all of them. So I hope that's helpful. Hope that improves your business and your expertise for your client. Would love it if you gave these a like and subscribe. Those sorts of things are important to YouTube, and so I guess they have to be important to me. And if I can ever be of service to you, feel free to reach out at appraiserpool.com. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you.